Lawmakers in the Texas Senate discussed a bill today that would give teachers $2,000 raises across the board, and some teachers whose salaries are below the median would receive $4,000 raises. But that is far short of the $10,000 to $15,000 raises some teachers have been calling for to transform teacher pay here in the state. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live in Richardson with the story. Lori.
Heather, the chair of the Public Education Committee today said that the state only has so much money to go around, and when you add it up, the raises that he's proposing would amount to $3.3 billion.
It's important to look at that big number.
Texas Senate Public Education Chair Brandon Creighton, a Republican from Conroe, outlined Senate Bill 9, which he is dubbing the Teacher's Bill of Rights. It's a large bill aimed at helping fill the state's teacher vacancies by addressing everything from raises to disciplinary issues.
Compensation is often third on the list of concerns for teachers. Safety is first. Support and validation by their administrators and in their work environment is second.
He said the $2,000 across-the-board raises and $4,000 raises for teachers making below the median is the best the state can do.
In Texas, we have to balance our budget, so we can't print another $1 trillion like the feds do and put it towards a problem to deal with later.
The raises would also go to school nurses, counselors, and librarians, but not bus drivers, food service, or janitorial staff, a concern for some school leaders.
No teacher wants to clean their own classroom, drive the buses, or monitor the students in the cafeteria every single day. We need the funding and flexibility to address the impact of record high inflation.
SMU political scientist Matthew Wilson says the proposed raises will not create any measurable difference when it comes to teacher pay in Texas.
If we're talking here about raises in the $2,000 to $4,000 range, that's really just keeping pace with inflation. I'm sure they'll be happy to have it, but it definitely is not the sort of game changer in terms of teacher compensation that teachers in Texas have been looking for.
Wilson says lawmakers are feeling pressure to use the state's surplus for property tax relief.
Something that helps a very, very wide swath of Texans, whereas the teacher pay increase, by contrast, is targeted to benefit a much narrower set of people. So if that's the trade-off, there's going to be a lot more political impetus behind a major property tax cut than there is behind a major teacher pay increase.
The bill addresses more than just compensation. It would also require districts to have a plan before a disruptive or dangerous student is brought back into a classroom, and a teacher would be required to be part of that plan. Creighton says that it's a process that teachers are often left out of right now. Heather.
All right, Lori Brown, thank you.